Hello everyone, this is Jay from BroGaming TCG, and today I am bringing you an Is It Good episode. Now, just to make things clear, tomorrow I am uploading a Road to Worlds. The Pokemon Direct video kind of took the Road to Worlds place. I do apologize if any of you guys look forward to Road to Worlds, but I am posting a Road to Worlds video tomorrow, and the day after that we are posting a new series on the channel, which you guys should definitely leave a like on this video for. It is going to be an awesome series that we are starting. Anyways, into the video here today, it was released that Duskull, Dusclops, and Dusknoir will be released in Sun and Moon 3 Burning Shadows. So Duskull is the basic Pokemon form. So basically it just says for one psychic energy, Dark Guide, put one basic Pokemon from your discard pile onto your bench, and then for a psychic colorless, Hollow Shout just does 20 damage. Now Dark Guide is a pretty fun attack. It can put basic Pokemon onto your bench. That means GXs and EXs. But as you guys know, when you play a card from your hand, so is most of the GX's abilities, such as Tapu Lele and Shaman. So their abilities won't actually activate because you're directly putting them from your discard pile onto your bench. Now moving on to Dusclops. It is the stage 1 for one psychic energy, Wonder of the Night. Put one damage counter on each Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponent's. And then for a psychic colorless, ambush 30 damage, flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 30 more damage. So Dusclops here is actually pretty cool, considering Wonder of the Night puts one damage counter on each Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponent's. This makes Dusclops very pairable with Drampa GX, because for its second attack, Berserk, if your bench Pokemon have any damage counters on them, this attack does 70 more damage, which puts it up to 150 damage for Berserk, and if it has a choice band on it, 180 damage, which is one hit KOs. Basically, any Pokemon EX that's really in the game right now, one hit KOs. I am totally off my game today. One hit KOs Turbo Darkrai and stuff like that. Anyways, it also kind of, if you think about it, it kind of really helps that deck out in a lot of ways. So Drampa GX and Garbodor have been played a lot together, and now you can put one damage counter on all of your Pokemon, all the Pokemon in play, with Dusclops. So even if you don't go to the stage 2 Dusknoir, I think Dusclops is a great pairing for Drampa GX, and I think it might be a possible deck to look at. Now, moving on to its stage 2 evolution, Dusknoir. Its HP is 150 for a stage 2, which is pretty decent for a stage 2 non-GX. Its ability, Dark Circle, is really what you want to look at here. Once during your turn, before you attack, you may look at your opponent's hand. Put a basic Pokemon you find there onto your opponent's bench. Then put 3 damage counters onto that Pokemon. Now that's actually a really, really good ability, in my opinion, considering that most of the basic Pokemon that are played now, and especially after the rotation in August, you're losing a lot of EXs, especially if the rotation goes as far up as people think it's going to go up. People think it's going to go up, we're going to lose most of the EX era Pokemon. So now, moving into the GX era, those basic Pokemon are very limited in the GX. So you have Drampa, you have Tauros, you have Lapras. Those are really the only GX Pokemon that are basic that are played in the Pokemon TCG right now. So 30 damage on them is going to give you a good start. 30 damage on a basic Pokemon that evolves is going to do even more, because looking at Duskull, it has 60 HP, which is pretty common for a basic first evolution Pokemon. Now, you can see some with 70 HP, some have 50 HP. So really, it's going to really add something to the game. And with that ability, Dark Circle, you can use it every single turn. You can use it once per turn. So that is really going to fill up your opponent's bench, plus Captivating Pokebuff if it doesn't rotate out. Who knows where the rotation is going to end. You have Captivating Pokebuff. Not only that, but just looking at your opponent's hand also gets you a very good idea of what they are doing. Now, moving on to its attack for a Psychic Energy and a double colorless Mind Jack, 30 plus damage. This attack does 30 more damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Now, we've seen this exact attack before on Zoroark, which is still strong in the format right now. But you can't miss the fact that this is a Stage 2 Pokemon, so we really will have to wait and see how viable Stage 2 Pokemon will be, especially not being a Fairy type, so that Diancie can't really help it evolve. Plus, this is probably going to be a support Pokemon in most decks. Now, I just want to kind of give you a few ideas of what I think this would probably work best with. Personally, Espeon GX seems like a really, really good kind of deck. It's a fairly linear, solid strategy that you guys can go with Divide GX and Dusknoir's ability. You can definitely rack up some damage on the bench. And obviously, like I've talked about earlier in the video, Drampa GX, Dusclops fuels the Berserk attack, and Drampa is definitely a good body to have out there while you kind of, soaks up that damage, and it'll help you one-hit KO some things. Now, some more probably way out there is something like probably Ninetales GX could snipe the bench. Plus, you have Necrozma GX's attack. If you guys haven't looked at Necrozma, I would definitely go look at that. Obviously, Garbodor could be paired with this, and probably Noivern GX could also be paired with this. You have Explosive Soundwave GX, which does 50 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon, so you're going to have that 30 base damage on it, plus whatever you got with Dusclops if it was out in the active. 50 damage. You throw out Noivern, use Explosive Soundwave GX, 50 damage to all your opponent's Pokemon. So pretty much that could definitely be in there too. So anyways, guys, definitely leave a comment below and tell me what you think of these 3 cards and how they are going to affect the game. Anyways, guys, this has been Jay from BroGaming TCG. Don't forget to keep on battling and pursue your dreams.